Hello dear students of the third secondary stage and welcome to a new lesson. Today we're gonna deal with the Unit 6, Lesson 4. Yulina Magdi changed the way he studies because he wanted to raise his productivity levels. He wrote about his experiences a week later. Read the text and answer the questions. Trying to raise my productivity levels, Week 1. I tried dividing my study time into 25-minute periods. طبعا 25-minute periods هنا بتوصف لنا أو 25 minute بتوصف لنا periods and taking breaks between them. I can understand the logic of doing this. مفاهيم منطق عمل هذا الشيء. And I'm sure it helps some people to concentrate better because they only have to concentrate for short periods. However, the big drawback for me was that I kept looking at the time to see when it was time to have a break. طبعا احنا عارفين ان كلمة drawback بمعنى عيب. بمعنى عيب وتساوي defect. وكمان كنا أخدنا كلمة أو تعبير pros and cons معنى مميزات وعيوب. بعدين بيقول لنا looking back I suppose I should have set an alarm. طبعا set an alarm معناها يظبط المنبه يعني. Instead, so I didn't have to do that and then it might have been more helpful for me. I decided to always do the task that I found the most difficult first, and of course this was quite hard to do at first because it isn't what you naturally want to do. طبعا naturally بمعنى بشكل طبيعي. However, I kept going with it and after a few days I noticed how it was helping me to manage my time better and meant that I made a better job of the unpleasant tasks than I did before. This definitely had a positive impact on my productivity. طبعا احنا عارفين ان كلمة impact بيجي معاها preposition on, impact on, effect طبعا شبهها برضو بيجي معاها on تأثير على influence برضو on كل دول بيجي معاهم on ناخد بالنا من preposition. I liked the idea of making a study plan because I thought it would help me to get better organized. It definitely helped me to feel less stressed about what I needed to do because I wrote down exactly what I had to do in a list and that made it seem easier to get everything done. seem طبعا معنى يبدو وبيجي معاها to seem to. I was surprised by what a big difference the study plan made. Difference معنى اختلاف. I'm definitely going to carry on. Carry on means continue making study plans. Now, dear students, we're gonna shift to the exercise. طبعا ده التايتل بتاع reading. فبيقول لنا مجدي changed the way he studies because he wanted to raise his productivity levels. He wrote about his experiences a week later. Read the text and answer the questions. Question number 1. Which 3 changes did Magdi make? طبعا Magdi tried dividing his study time into 25-minute periods with breaks between them. Doing the most difficult task first and making a study plan. Question number 2. Which change was very helpful? The answer: doing the most difficult task first. Number 3. Which change helped him must. The answer, making a study plan. Number 4, which change didn't help him at all. The answer, dividing his study time into 25-minute blocks with breaks between them. You will plan a text about your experiences of using 2 study tips from lesson 3. طبعا احنا عارفين ان experiences او experience ممكن تكون countable و uncountable. countable بمعنى تجارب حياتية، ولكن لو جت uncountable يعني غير معدودة بيكون معناها خبرة في العمل. هنا بمعنى تجارب حياتية. بيقول لنا include the following. Number 1, what you did. Number 2, how you feel about the experiences from your position now. 3, the positive effects of using each study tips, if any. Number 4, the negative effects of using each study tips, if any. Number 5, how helpful you found using the study tips overall. Now, dear students, let's see what we have achieved. تعالوا نشوف احنا ممكن نكتب ايه عن experiences of using 2 study tips from exercise أو lesson 3. طبعا احنا أخدنا في lesson 3 مجموعة من ال study tips. تعالوا نشوف ممكن نكتب نقول ايه. You know, when I was a student in the secondary stage, I had a problem raising my productivity and studying harder than before. My friends had 3 study tips for doing so. However, I decided to choose 2 of them to try. إيه بقى ال study tips اللي أنا اخترتهم وعايز أجربهم. The first one was having a study plan. بعدين the second was revising with a friend before exams. طيب إيه اللي حصل في الأولانية؟ Firstly, I made an excellent study plan for my school subjects. تمام، عملت study plan كويسة أو ممتازة للschool subjects بتاعتي. I decided to study only one subject after school. قررت إن أنا أذاكر مادة واحدة بعد المدرسة. I also set a definite day. حددت يوم معين for each subject. This really had a good impact on my study and marks. ده كان له تأثير جيد على الدراسة بتاعتي وعلى الدرجات بتاعتي. and my teachers were pleased with my progress at school. المدرسين بتوعي كانوا مبسوطين بالتقدم بتاعي في المدرسة. Secondly, I decided to revise with my close friends before exams. بعد كده قررت إن أنا أراجع مع close friends أو أحد أصدقائي المقربين before exams. طيب يا ترى ده هيكون له نتيجة كويسة؟ هنشوف. بيقول لنا we studied together at my house as I had my own room, whereas he shared his room with his younger brother. طبعا احنا ذاكرنا مع بعض في منزلنا أو في منزلي لأن أنا عندي أوضة خاصة بي. بينما هو whereas معناها بينما هو عنده أوضة بيتشارك هو وأخوه فيها، أخوه الصغير. فبيقول لنا although we did well on the first day، بالرغم إن إحنا أدينا كويس في اليوم الأول. We started wasting a lot of time chatting and surfing the internet on the second and third day. في اليوم الأولاني يعني ذاكروا كويس. في اليوم الثاني بدأوا يعملوا chatting ويعملوا surfing the internet، يتصفحوا الإنترنت. واليوم الثالث نفس الكلام. That's why we both decided to stop. لهذا كلانا قرر أن نوقف هذه التجربة and I began to revise alone. قررت أن أنا أراجع لوحدي. In conclusion يعني ختاما I got a lot of benefits from these study tips. يعني أنا حصلت على العديد من النصائح الخاصة بالمذاكرة they really boosted my progress at school. طبعا boosted معناها يعزز أو يرقي أو ينمي، و progress معناها تقدم. I got the full mark in most exams. حصلت على الفول مارك في معظم الامتحانات and better marks in the others. ودرجات أفضل في المواد الأخرى أو في الامتحانات الأخرى. I'm really grateful to my friends. أنا حقا grateful معناها شاكر للجميل لأصدقائي who gave me this useful advice اللي ادوني النصيحة دي المفيدة and I suggest that every student to try these study tips. وطبعا بنصح أو بقترح على كل الطلاب إن هم يجربوا نصايح المذاكرة دي to increase their productivity عشان ينموا من productivity الإنتاجية بتاعتهم and change their study for the better. ويغيروا من طريقة مذاكرتهم للأفضل. Now, dear students, we have come to the end of this lesson. We wish you good luck and bye-bye.
فهمت الدرس؟ ده وقت التطبيق مع تدريبات واختبارات نافس. حمل الآن.